Oh my days, guys. It has been a rough few weeks, but we got through it. As you can see from the title, I met one of my most favorite influencer in the world, aka one of the biggest Christian influencers, if not the biggest Christian influencer in the world or in America. So I met Bryce Crawford. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he is a Christian content creator. He is an evangelist and he spreads the gospel. And I actually live in New Zealand, Auckland, and he announced a tour that he's coming over here. So he announced a tour. He got the tickets sent out for us to buy. I'd say like $70 each for GA tickets. About $100 for a meet and greet with him, / VIP, so you get Q&A and all that. And I just want to tell you guys that this was the best event. And guys, when I say the best event, this is the best event I've went to in my whole entire life. Like, I literally had the best night of my life there. Like one of the best nights of my life. I don't know if I could say it was the best night of my life, but it was one of the best nights of my life. So I bought the tickets a few months ago. I got the meet and greet, etc. And this happened on Saturday, ironically on Valentine's Day. I actually made a friend that's a girl there, so I guess we kind of had a Valentine. Not really, though. I can't really say that, but I went through the entrance, and what had happened is I scanned my code. Right, my brother was there, but he had a few inconveniences. He didn't have a meet and greet, unfortunately, or VIP. He had to buy a new ticket, which I already bought him a ticket, so there's a bit of combobulation over there, but hopefully be sorted out by now. But anyways, I scanned the ticket and I went in there, and I saw that other people were meeting Bryce and Maddie, because his wife was there. Bryce's, wife was there as well, to meet everyone. And I scanned it and I went over and I could see him and her, like literally a few meters away. And I'm like, I'm not trying to glaze. Okay, I'm not trying to glaze or anything. But when I saw him, it was just such a ironic feeling. Like, you gotta understand, guys, these are my favorite influencers in the world. And they've spread the gospel. Like, they're on the world right now. They're spreading the gospel to millions of people daily, or weekly at least, right? He's got 4 million followers on TikTok. Millions of followers he's got like 10 million on all platforms. Maddie's got a few million on all platforms. And that's the thing, is when I saw him, I was thinking to myself, I can't believe I'm about to meet my favorite influencers. And like, literally, it was right there. And before I know it, one of the ladies who I actually know was a content creator herself, her name's Maddie, she got the meet and greet. She finished. And it's my turn. And guys, I want to say that I was very nervous when this happened. Okay? I got the sign, by the way. I'm just going to put it on. I was very, very nervous when this happened. Okay? So, what had happened is she left. It was me who had to turn. They looked straight at me. Well, he did. And he says, "What is your name, dude?" So I go up. I say, "My name is Sam." I give them a handshake. I literally gave my favorite influencer in the world a handshake. I gave his wife a handshake as well. And my heart was beating. When I say my heart was beating, my heart was literally beating. I was shaking nearly. Like, I know it's just human beings, but my heart, like, I don't know, I just felt kind of nervous and shy, if that makes sense. And also my heart was beating. And so I was having a one-to-one chat with them. It's my dream to collab with Bryce, by the way. And Maddie, I guess. That'd be pretty cool as well. But I met them, and I just said to them, like, I just want to say thank you so much for everything you guys are doing. You are making an impact for God, and you've got me closer to God. That's the truth. They got me closer to God. That's why I admired him so much. And, yeah, I actually said to them, I pretty much just got my hat signed straight away. So, Bryce Crawford, the official Bryce Crawford, it wasn't me. It was Bryce Crawford who signed the hat, which I'll show you guys in a second. He signed it. Bryce Crawford signed this part of the hat, and Maddie Crawford, his wife, signed this part of the hat with a love heart. So, my favorite, literally, I'm holding the hat, my favorite influencer in the world, signed. Like, this probably added $100 value. I got proof as well, which, as I said, I'll show you guys in a second. I got a photo with him as well, which I'll show you guys as well. And I just said to him, did I make videos myself as well? And so I talked to him for about 30 seconds. I said, hey, you know, like, I make content as well. I talked to Maddie, actually, while I was getting signed. I said, you know, I make content as well. And she's like, this is so cool. And I talked to Bryce, and I was like, you know, what is some advice that you would give me as a fellow influencer? And he said, do it for Jesus. He said, do it out of the strength of Jesus. Otherwise, you will feel drained. And I want to tell you guys that might be a very plain sentence or simple message he gave to me, but that meant a lot to me, because honestly, that simple message actually meant that simple message was a very powerful message that I had received. It resonated with me because I need to remind myself daily that this is for Jesus, that I need to do this out of the strength for Jesus, right? And so that's the truth. I mean, I loved what he said. It was so basic, but it was so true. And that was pretty much it. He just got a photo after that. He asked me if I enjoyed my content. I said, yes, I do. I don't know if we said some other stuff. That was pretty much all we said within those lines, which was amazing. So he kind of just went at that. Side hug, we got a photo, all three of us. And yeah, I left. And I actually bought 2 pieces of merch, which I will show you guys the merch that I got. Alright, there we go. We just time traveled and got my merch. Alright, so the first piece of merch, which I'll show you guys. Sorry if my room's a bit messy. School's been busy at the moment. But yeah, here it is. I love Jesus. Jesus loves you. This is actually incredible because I actually love this shirt a lot. What's crazy is that from America, it's like $50 shipping to New Zealand. So I bought it for $50 each at the venue, and they let me get it. And so $50 each, no shipping. That's worth it to me. I would have had to spend like $200 or $150 for these 2 shirts, but instead I only had to spend $100. So it's worth it. So I just got this I love Jesus, Jesus loves you shirt. Absolute dime. And then as you can see, I'm wearing the shirt right now. Jesus loves New Zealand, and he loves you. It's got some dares on it, which I just noticed. Some stars. If you guys don't know, I live in New Zealand. As I said, he came to New Zealand. And so, yeah, Jesus loves New Zealand just as much as he loves America, just as much as he loves the world. In fact, Jesus loves New Zealand. So, this piece of merch I got, as I showed you guys, I got my hat signed. And as the time you've been waiting for, I'm going to be showing you guys the proof of me meeting him. Now, I just want to give you guys a little clarification that, obviously, I want to let you guys know my priority is Jesus. Like, I admire these influencers, but I want to say I do not idolize them. It's not something that I want to do, and that's definitely not something that I struggle with. I just want to let you guys know that God knows my heart, and that I put my identity into Christ. So before you make comments saying, Sam, aren't you idolizing these content creators who are Christians over, maybe over Jesus? I want to tell you guys that is not true, and do not make that comment, because I'm just going to reply and say that's not true at all, and that Jesus is my number one, and that's the truth. Like, I'm not lying. I'm not lying when I say that. I just admire Bryce. I admire these people, and the truth is God calls us to admire these people. So I hope you understand that. Anyways, so here it is. I wasn't lying to you guys. I'm sorry, the photos are not a bit blurry, but yeah, that's me. No, sorry. That's me, that's Bryce, and that's Maddie. We actually got a professional photo taken as well. I also met a girl. I hope she doesn't mind me showing this, but yeah, that's her and me. I literally met her in the venue. So that was cool. Let me just show the other part of me meeting him. I'm gonna go on Instagram. There we go. So that's my Instagram. I got over 100 likes on that, which is decent. So Why is it not focusing in? I'm sorry guys, not focusing. Hey, you guys can go on my Instagram and link it by if you want to see it on my post. But yeah, that's me, as you can see. That's Bryce and that's Maddie. So it's very, very cool. And I'm gonna show you guys him signing my hat. It's a little bit awkward. I want to say it is very awkward. I had to consider posting this on Instagram. But yeah, this is the footage of me getting my hat signed and stuff like that. So if I can, yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, like just understand that this is the first time meeting someone so famous. You know. Actually, I'm gonna try and play the sound. There we go. That's it. So as you can see, if you guys saw, he signed my shirt and everything. She also signed my shirt, and he just told me about my content and how I make content, and yeah, that's pretty much it. When I saw him in real life, he was very just like the same in the videos, and it's worth it. If you guys get the opportunity to do it, it is worth it. As I said, like, you know, God is my main inspiration, but Bryce, he's a very big inspiration in my life. He has helped me to learn more about the Bible, and he is so gifted. Like, they were just so kind, they were so nice. And as you know, I don't know if I said this, but it is my dream to collab with Bryce Crawford. That's right, it is my dream to collab with Bryce Crawford, and I believe it with all my heart that I will collab with Bryce. I pray that will happen. I believe it with my heart. Anything's possible with God. And so I will make this video in the future. I will edit this clip in the future when I do collab with Bryce Crawford, just to show that I had faith, to show that anything is possible with God, with proof. So thank you for watching. That's all I got for you guys, and I want to say that it was amazing meeting Bryce. Bryce, if you've seen this, please collab with me. It's my dream, as I said. And yeah, God bless you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new here. Peace out. And if you want to check out my socials, check in the description. Goodbye.